let me bring up this amazing video. I think it's time we get to take a look at Mr. Tofurky. I don't know if we'll watch the entire thing. Maybe just the part where he pukes and cries. Because he did go through such an arduous journey of making a 3-pound tofu turkey and then eating it by himself. And I think that really represents the spirit of this stream. For you other people out there, for me, for everyone, on this Lonely Fucks Christmas stream. The man eating 3 pounds of tofu, sobbing in a dimly lit living room with a bucket to vomit in. Really just speaks of the holiday spirits, I think. So let's pull it up. The channel's Freezer Burns, by the way, if you want to watch his stuff. He hasn't done anything in like 5 years. I don't know why. It's highly entertaining. I don't know why he just stopped, but this one has always been memorable.
Everyone, welcome to Freezer Burn.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna dip the background music down just a little bit. Let's pause that. We'll come back to that so we can hear.
Unbox at a time. It's Thanksgiving time again, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm reviewing this. It is the tofu.
Do you see that? Do you see the size of that box? Tofurky vegetarian feast. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready just to see how nasty this shit turns out.
Tofurky 3-pound vegetarian feast, $24 for this vegetarian.
$24. Would you spend $25 for a Tofurky feast on Thanksgiving? You could get like 18 boxes of Franzia for that. I'm not sure why you'd go for it. 50% dislikes. Well, I think the reason it has that amount of dislikes is the Tofurky makers found this. That or people found it just highly depressing. We'll skip ahead a little bit, take a look at what's in this delicious box. He goes over Nutrition Shed. I don't think that's really... Wait till you see the brick this shit is. Here we go.
25 milligrams of sodium, and overall there's 34 grams of protein for the roast, 1 gram for the gravy, 6 grams for the dumplings, and 1 gram for the wish sticks. So let's crack this thing open.
Oh, let's do that.
Seal of approval here.
Let's take a look at what this delicious food item looks like. Wait till you see this shit.
What we got. This would be your wish sticks. And so basically it's just 2 little things, wish stick there. And they look like there's just 2 pieces that were melded together. That's fine.
You know, because you can't have any real meat. Oh, there are your dumplings. So let's see. Soy wish sticks. Dumplings with no meat of any kind, really. And there. I want him to show us. Here we go. Here we go. Is it there? Oh no, that's the gravy. That's fine. He's not going to show us the amazing Tofurky. Oh, there it is. Look at the size of that thing. It's one solitary fucking brick of tofu. Look at the size of that. 3 pounds of Tofurky. They don't even try to make it look like a turkey. It looks like I don't know. It's like a cross between a ham and a hot dog is how they've molded this thing. And he's going to cook that for 8 hours or however long it takes and then force himself to eat all of it. I'm getting sick just thinking about it. I'll be honest, chat. My stomach's getting a little fucking queasy.
Tofurky, and inside would be the stuffing.
Oh, here we go. Can we just appreciate the fact that one man thought he was going to film a video where he sat down and ate 3 pounds of tofu, 1.5 gallons of gravy, and the soggiest looking dumplings that have ever been created? You can see on the left-hand side, he's got a giant jug of water, which, smart decision. And then he's got a bowl big enough to hold the tofu. Oh, fuck.
Vegetarian feast. It is late, guys. It's been 3.5 hours of cook time, and what do we have in front of me? I have this lump of tofu that is called Tofurky with some vegan stuffing inside. I have some apple cranberry potato dumplings, 8 of them. I have this Tofurky jerky wish sticks, like this right here, 2 of those. And I got a vat of gravy, vegan gravy. I have the box for information. I have a glass of water to keep me hydrated, and I got a bucket just in case, because in the grand tradition of
Yeah, I'm gonna spoiler alert that for you. He uses the bucket. Not that it would be a surprising. Let's take a look at the first delicious bite of the shit turkey.
be this way, so you get a cross section of it. They say that the best way to prepare it is to actually slice pieces of turkey or tofurky, much like you would a turkey. So I'm going to take this. I have a serrated knife here, and I'm going to cut some pieces off, much like you would a turkey, right? Got a lot of this to eat, guys.
You know, I think it's probably, honest to God, I think it was about this point where he was starting to slice into this fucking thing and saw that it was a solid brick of just the world's worst looking tofu, that he probably realized he really fucked up. That he really realized that he made a mistake thinking he was going to eat 3 pounds of this. Like, he gave that some pretty good cuts and nothing came off of that. It looks like he peeled a potato. It looks like a potato, the world's biggest fucking potato he's peeling.
And I'm going to tell you how this tastes. Now, consistency, this actually is pretty surprising. It doesn't look like just a piece of plastic that broke off, and that's what I was worried about. It does have some sort of grain to it. Not, I mean, if I looked at this, I wouldn't say, oh, okay, that's turkey. Ooh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that grain is just sawdust they threw in the tofu to make it a little grittier.
It looked like a piece of Play-Doh that was sliced, which I was worried about in terms of Tofurky consistency. Let's dip it here into the gravy. Let's see how it tastes.
Look at that fucking look. Oh, the regret's hitting him already.
Consistency wise, it's okay. It tastes kind of chewy. The outside had kind of a skin to it, but it just, I don't know if it was the gravy or if it was the actual tofurky. Let me try it. I'm going to try the tofurky without some gravy.
Let me see which tastes worse. What's the worst part of this?
Like most of these meat substitute meals, I got to tell you, if you're eating vegetarian, maybe it's you think this is pretty darn good. I don't like this at all, and I'm really nervous because I only shaved off just a little bit of this thing, and I got maybe like 2 pounds of it left.
Isn't he the optimist? 2 pounds of it. No, you've got 3 pounds of it left. You basically, yeah, you shaved off just a sliver of that. Oh, everything's vegetarian. A complete vegetarian feast. A 3 pound glob of tofu. Oh, God, it's so bad.
I think this is okay. It's rubbery. The taste is okay, but that's mostly from the basting that I put on. It feels like I'm eating a toy. It feels like I'm eating rubber, and I'm not down with that. I'm gonna have to cut this up. It's all going in my belly anyways. I'm gonna cut right through here and show kind of the.
God, look at the size of it. It's just unnatural. it's so not right. It's a solid rubbery fucking ring of pure tofu. Like some carrots and broccoli shoved in the middle.
The consistency. There you go. See that? Let's get some stuffing into my belly and then see how that is. So I'm going to take out some stuffing in the middle. Wow, that's piping hot. Smells good. There's brown rice in here. There are, looks like wild rice. I don't know what else we got in here.
You know, can I pause this for a second, Chad? What would your reaction be if you walk by, if you're just walking down the street, and it's Christmas time or Thanksgiving or whatever, and you looked and you saw somebody's blinds were open and it was this, and this is what you saw, was a man sitting in a dimly lit room by himself with a puke bucket and 3 pounds of tofu, and he just has the world's most miserable look on his face. What would your initial thoughts be? Would you utter a little prayer for him? would you would you run out and get him an Impossible Burger and some Franzia so at least he could have something a little better? Holy shit, that is so much tofu. Soylent turkey, yes, Chad. You would run. It's just, oh, this video. I used to know a guy named Hack who ran a channel, and the whole gimmick of his channel was he did the world's most depressing food reviews, where he would literally just film the food and himself eating it, and all he would do was sob uncontrollably while he ate it. But he never told anybody it was a joke. He just presented those videos as they were real. Just like, I'm going to review this burrito. I'm going to review this cheeseburger. He did this years and years ago. It was the most depressing shit. And it's that's what this video is. It's just one dude sitting there with 3 pounds of tofu, dark room by himself. And it's just miserable.
Brown rice, stuffing, whole wheat bread cubes, organic brown rice, salt, yeast, enzymes, blah, blah, blah. Let's see how this tastes.
He looks so mad.
Dry. Dry. Really dry. The taste is not bad. It's not horrible, but man, it's just dry and chewy. It's like eating twigs and berries that were like underneath a bed of wet leaves during a rainstorm. That's the consistency. Really chewy.
Are there any vegans that are in chat right now? Can anybody confirm that this is what vegan food tastes like? Is it like twigs and berries and shit? That's after a fresh rainstorm? I've never eaten vegan food, so I don't know how bad it is, but I could imagine. To me, it seems like the downside of it is it's always going to be dry. You're never going to get juicy vegan food. And he seems to be kind of confirming that with his... Just, he looks so sad. He just, oh... God, that is so much. Look at the size of it. He keeps looking down at it with despair. Do you notice that? This is why this is one of my favorite videos on YouTube. This came out in 2013 and I still remember it. This video is 6 fucking years old and it has never left my memory. Just, he is such a trooper for even trying it. He's so much despair on his face as he does it. Oh, it's great. It's the perfect video.
Just really dry. Oh. Okay. Here is a dumpling. Pick up the apple and the cranberry in here. I cooked this from frozen in boiling water for 4 minutes until it floated to the top. It's a decent size dumpling. It's got the consistency of like a pierogi, that type of potato pasta type dumpling action. I drained it. It is now a little sticky and moist on the outside, kind of wet on the bottom. Let's see how this tastes.
Did you notice his face? Everything he's eaten out of this abomination of a box that he bought at the supermarket, every single thing, it's a pure look of hatred and disgust and fear. It's pure fucking fear. Because he's convinced himself he's going to eat all of this. He's going to eat all of it. And just that look sums it up so fucking well. No. Oh, he's looking at that with pure despair, man. God, I love this fucking video.
There's some crazy whack flavoring going on in this, guys. What is in this thing?
What did I just put in my fucking mouth? What is this abomination? What am I eating? It puts it in his mouth, literally spits it out a second later.
Potatoes, wheat flour, water, carrot, apple, cranberry. I gotta tell you, I bit into that thing and it looked like deviled ham. It looks like deviled ham. There's like pinkness action going on here. It had the consistency of like a crab cake, the inside of a crab cake, and it has crazy fruit, like crazy sweet and salty going on here. And I'm really, really nervous about this. I'm really nervous about that. And now this was the piece that I thought I was going to have a lot of luck with.
Okay, so if you've noticed, he didn't like the tofu. He didn't like the stuffing. He thought the gravy tasted weird. And he hates the fucking dumplings. So he's got 7 3/4 dumplings to go, the entire turkey, all the stuffing, all the gravy, and the soy sticks. As you can tell, the video, it doesn't go on for another hour and a half, so I wonder what happens.
I'm going to try just a little bit of gravy just by itself. I had to put this in the microwave. It's kind of...
Imagine
has kind
the
of
smell.
a weird aftertaste. I can see some oil kind of collecting on the top. It's lumpy. Oh,
Just, oh God, no, what have I done? Nothing in this meal is decent. Everything in this meal is wrong. What in the hell have I done? Oh, I've made, that's just, everything is regret at this point. He's realized every fucking single step up until this point has been a fucking mistake.
it's okay. I mean, I don't know if the mic is going to pick it up, but my stomach is like not liking this, guys. It's okay. There's some chewiness in here. I know that there's like little tofu giblets that are dumped in here.
Oh, people saying his stomach gurgled. Let's go back. I did think I heard that, but I thought, well, maybe that's me. Maybe it's the discussion how delicious this meal is. Listen and see really closely if you can hear the gurgling.
All right, just a little bit of gravy just by itself. I had to put this in the microwave.
Give it a snifferoo.
It's kind of... has kind of a weird aftertaste. I can see some oil kind of collecting on the top. It's lumpy.
Oh, shit, that was his stomach. The instant it went into his mouth, his stomach is already trying to heave it back out.
Oh,
You hear that? Listen to that.
oh.
You can hear it.
Oh. It's okay. I mean, I don't know if the mic is going to pick it up, but my stomach is like not liking this, guys. It's okay. There's some chewiness in here. I know that there's like little tofu giblets that are dumped in here to show texture or to have texture. And I don't know about that, guys. Okay, this is the final thing. This is the Tofurky Jerky Wish Sticks. I'm supposed to break this off. Ooh, make a wish.
I wish I wasn't eating this. This is
Jerky.
what's going through his mind.
Tastes like turkey jerky, basically. It's probably the best thing about this meal, guys, and it's not even that great. I really don't know what to tell you. If you're eating vegan, maybe this is what you want to do to make you feel like this is Thanksgiving, but I don't know what to tell you. I really don't like this at all, and I'm really nervous that I kind of threw the gauntlet down, and now I'm going to try to eat all of this. You know what? Why don't I give a rating first, because I don't know if I'm going to finish this. This is the Tofurky Vegetarian Feast, $24.99.
Yes, Chad, he is very fucking sad. He spent $25 on a meal that makes it sound like he's already got diarrhea. The second he ate that gravy, you could hear there was some shit going on. he's, he's got 3 minutes of video left to eat 3 pounds of Tofurky.
Way short in comparison. I don't like this at all. I'm sure it is fine and perfectly fine for those of you who eat vegan. But man, this would turn me back into eating meat if I went that way, if I ate this. Be really interested to hear any vegetarians, any vegans out there who do eat this or who don't eat it. What do you think of this type of meal? For me, the carnivore, my taste buds, I give this whole meal a half star.
He still gave it a half star. I think it's just because the turkey jerky let him forget for just a minute that this was not going to happen. Oh, look, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start hacking pieces off of this solid piece of rock and just eating it. It's no matter how much you cut off, there's still so much left. Yeah, dunk into that horrible shit. Go ahead. $25 for an anal volcano. Yes, chat, that would be right. Delicious. That's just pure despair. He can't even eat a bite of it without spitting it out. Take a bite, spit it out. Take a bite, spit it out. It's like that scene from Dogma where they tell you angels can't drink, and they take a shot and then spit it out. That's his experience with the Tofurky.
Just kill me now. This is horrible.
God, you can hear it. It sounds like he's
So
cutting.
this bottom part here is all like crusty. I can't even cut through it. Hopefully you guys will give me a free pass on that one. Oh, this one's still cold.
This is not going well for our guy here. Anybody notice how he? I think this is where he taps out.
That's it. I'm done.
Merry Christmas, chat. Delicious. Somebody said read the comments. I mean, we could go read the comments. Oh, Jim sent me here. Thanks. Well, past the Weatherman comments. Soylent Turkey. I'm a vegan and I've tried it. It's disgusting. I'll make my own food that doesn't taste like Play-Doh. He gets black-billed with every bite. The second you hear his stomach gurgle, that's the warning sign. It seems like people are well aware that the Tofurky experiment has gone terribly fucking wrong. From Gertie Dinkland. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, Gertie. And then there's one for Proto Man. Feliz Navidad. Jimbo, please remember to read Kengan Ashura for your dose of testosterone. I think I got a dose of testosterone. Oh, my fight or flight mechanism kicked in. Got a lot of chemicals pumping through me at the moment after watching this man try to eat a Tofurky and barely make it through. I love it. I love the fact that he reaches a point where you can tell he knows he's made a mistake, but he's given his word that he's going to try, and it just keeps going downhill. It just every bite he just spits it out. He just can't do it. And you could hear him trying to saw through it. There's a point where it sounds like he's sawing through like particle board. But that's his food that he's supposed to put in his stomach. Let me turn the music back on. There we go. Let everybody relax a little bit after witnessing that. Maybe we'll watch another a Christmas themed